Hello, David here, Project Specialist with Owner Builder Advisors. I'd like to talk to you today about the differences between a change order and a line item transfer. Both of these forms are important in tracking the changes to your construction budget throughout the project. Now, we always hope that every construction project is bid correctly and that it goes smoothly enough that there are no changes to the budget throughout the life of the project. However, sometimes things happen. Perhaps a global pandemic happens and now structural steel is 25% more expensive than it was at the start of your project due to a disruption in supply lines. While these changes can be stressful, hard to manage, they are much easier to navigate if the proper paperwork and tracking is used throughout the project. Before we jump into the specifics, it is important to note a strong construction budget will always include a contingency line item. This line item, generally 8 to 12% of the other costs in the budget, is there so that there is already money built into the budget to catch any small changes that might happen. However, sometimes things may come up, costs may increase so significantly that the contingency line item is not sufficient to cover the change. In this case, you would need to use a change order. A change order is signed and attested by the contractor that X additional funds are required to complete the project. This form is then reviewed by you, the owner builder, as well as the construction lender if there is one involved in the project. Once this is all done, signed, and reviewed by everyone, that money is added into the budget, allowing you to finish at the new price. Alternatively, there's a form called a line item transfer. Now, sometimes changes in construction budgets can be good as well. Perhaps you found your appliance package on sale from a different vendor and saved a couple of $1,000s. This money is already in your construction budget, so you want to be able to use it in other places that may be more expensive. Now, you would use a line item transfer form to transfer money from that line item into a separate one. The important thing to note, anytime a line item transfer form is used, the money should be first transferred into your contingency line and then out of contingency into whichever other items need a slight increase that doesn't call for a change order. It's important to do it this way because then it is much easier to track the overall movement of money into contingency and out of contingency instead of trying to track, $500 being moved here or there between individual line items. Following these protocols and using correct paperwork, filling out all the necessary forms will help ensure that your construction project stays on track and that you are able to correctly manage all the funding for the project.